Welcome to Naomi's Bookshelf. We are doing Vlogmas, I guess, part 2, as I'm doing weekly vlogs, which is not normal for my channel. Today is Monday the 7th. I am having a pretty good day. I need to finish editing my vlog for last week and upload that. It's gonna be extra videos for December, not gonna be part of my regular content. So that's gonna be fun and exciting. But for reading updates, let me tell you what I'm in the middle of. I am about 35% of the way through China Rich Girlfriend, which I'm enjoying. The plot just took off and I'm like enjoying it. It is something where I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen now, but that's a good thing. Then I'm also picked up Under the Dragon's Tail by Maureen Jennings. This one is, I think that's the right title. It's a Murdoch Mysteries book, and it's so far pretty good. I'm like 50 pages into the 350 page book, so like very little into it, maybe 10%. But yeah, it's good. It's not the same as the movies or the show, but I don't expect it to be, and I'm already enjoying it, although I kind of wish I was reading book 1 and not book 2, although it's what it is, and I'm going to stick with what I'm reading. So there's that. Also, I am reading the Agatha Christie book club, which is by C.A. Larimer, I want to say. And this book is about a book club, obviously, that's dedicated to Agatha Christie. And then the people in this book club are starting to be targeted for murder or suspicious things. So it's interesting. It's also an ebook I have. So I have 3 ebooks going. I also have a physical copy of China Rich Girlfriend. But right now it's just easier for me to read an ebook. So I don't have to like make big lights on while I'm doing it. Also, I have eczema on my hands, which sometimes is hard then to flip pages as it makes it very dry on my fingers. So yeah, what else is there to say? That's the update for this week, or for where I'm at currently. And then we will see where the week takes us. So welcome for week 2 of Vlogmas. So it is the end of the workday. My parents are going to pick up some stuff, so empty house. I finished filming my thoughts on my Timeless Tomes project. I read 8 giant classics, being over 500 pages in the past year. Well, 7? The project was 8 books long, but it was a lot. Let me show you this one. It's a lot. So I want to discuss it for one of my December videos and show potentially my new stack for 2021. Not the whole thing, but a good chunk. I would like to get through at least 6 of them next year. So that's kind of my end of the day plans. I have finished that. I'm gonna edit some stuff, but I also need to, I don't know, finish reading some books. I need to take care of my, I don't know, my head. It's been raining and it's supposed to be really sunny tomorrow. That's never good. So we'll see what happens. But I am excited for at least the end of the day. Yeah. Sometimes you just get home and you're tired. And I should probably eat food too. That's a thing I should probably do. But yeah, when my parents get back, I think we're planning on having a discussion about what it looks like to live together, because that's something that hasn't happened in like 8 years, 7 years, at least for a longer than like 2 weeks period of time. So it's just been, it's gonna be interesting. But basically, yeah. Anyways, I don't know what else to say. I have no reading plans aside from what I'm currently in the middle of, and I do have bookish plans to finish up my shelves, but I have had those plans for weeks, so I'll let you know I actually finished them. And then we also maybe plan on finishing up the Christmas tree tonight or maybe tomorrow, decorating some and just finishing touches. So yeah, that's, I think, the agenda for the night. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see where we get to by the end of the night. Good morning. It is now Wednesday. I meant to vlog yesterday, but my body literally just could not handle anything. It was nothing that I had done. It was literally the rain. It was probably the buildup from, that was probably creating my bad migraines and whatever else. Sunday as well as Monday. It's a thing where my body reacts to the weather as it comes and builds up to it. So it's lovely. So I guess yesterday I read a bit and I just relaxed. I went to bed and I just kind of tried to sleep and my body didn't really let me, but I read a bit and then I did sleep. So I read more of China Rich Girlfriend, which is good. I'm just a little confused as to where it's going. But it's interesting. It did come across a reading checklist in there of books that this character needs to read. Basically, in China Rich Girlfriend, you're following the story of Nick and Rachel after the whole debacle of Crazy Rich Asians, when she met his family and discovered that he was very wealthy and very rich, and that whole debacle. But they're together still. And so this is a sequel. So if you don't want to hear spoilers for this one, I'll see you in the next clip. But that's basically what's going on. And then you also have Kitty, who was a character introduced in the first book, who has been married to Bernard, and she's trying to integrate herself into the high society. And so she has gotten this to-do list of things. And it is interesting. So there's a reading list for her, and I want to kind of follow that reading list one day. I want to maybe not follow to the T, but I want to nitpick some of those reading list ideas, which is kind of funny. But anyways, yeah, so I'm reading that and I went to bed, slept well, I hope. And then today it's supposed to rain all day, which is the worst. And then book club tonight, we're doing an online gift exchange. We did Secret Santa earlier this week, so that's fun. And now we will be opening our presents and having a book club discussion. So that'll be good. But that's tonight. And then maybe I can finish China Rich Girlfriend. I'm really trying to finish that this week. I really want to. I don't want to start anything else until I finish a book, whether it be China Rich Girlfriend or the Agatha Christie book club. Those are my priorities. I want to have them done before the very Merry Christmas. So here we go. Hello, so now it is 6 o'clock. Book club starts in 10 minutes for 6:05. Its book club starts at 6:15 for a Christmas party and book exchange. Very excited to open my present and see what book I get. I haven't peeked. We're gonna all open them up together and discover what presents we all gifted each other. So that's gonna be lots of fun. Yeah, so that's my plans for the night. And we'll see what happens. I think I'm like 45% of the way through China Rich Girlfriend now. I managed to get a good amount of that reading done today. So that's fun and exciting. And I also have been reading Under the Dragon's Tail, the Murdoch mystery that I've been reading. And I've been reading it on my iPhone as I've been going out and about and stuff. It's a small book, so it feels a lot more manageable on my phone. And it feels like a TV episode, so that's good. Anyways, I'm enjoying it. We're gonna get to book club and finish off dinner before book club, and then have some fun with the festivities, and then enjoy the night. Good morning. So it is now Thursday. I am getting ready for the day. I just took a seat to let you know I didn't really read anything last night. I just relaxed after book club. I am really just trying to do self-care right now, which is kind of important. So anyways, I am planning on finishing some books out this week though. And my goal is to finish out 4 books. I'm in the middle of 3, so hopefully it works time-wise and like works out page-wise. So that might just be all a bundle at the end of this vlog. But yeah, Tonight, my parents and I are going to decorate the Christmas tree, I think, and decorate the house. And then we also will have my nephew visiting, spending the night. But he is not going to be in any videos or vlogs because he is too little and his parents don't want him to, and I want to respect that. So that's just the way it is. So yeah, tonight will be a little bit busy, but hopefully just fun and really low key. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna head off to work and I'll talk to you later. Bye. So it is now my lunch break, and I actually managed to get some stuff done on my lunch break. I had to go pick up some stuff downtown, and while I was there, I got an email that my books are ready to pick up. So let's do a little mini book haul. I got my Christmas book that I had ordered. Excuse me. It's an independently published book, which is great. This is It Happened at Christmas by Kristen Crumb. It's really short. It's like 225 pages, and it's a Christian fiction romance. And I think from the back, it's about this boarding school and kind of this mistaken identity, like fake relationship trope, but she starts to fall in love with the brother. So that's kind of, it sounds really cute and sweet, and it's really short, and I'm excited to pick it up. Then I also got In the Study with the Wrench by Diana Peterfrood. I always struggle with names like this. I don't want to butcher them, but I feel like I do anyways. Anyways, this one is the sequel to In the Hall with the Knife, and that one was great. It was such a nice palate cleanser. It wasn't perfect, but it was so fun. It was based on Clue and like YA Clue-based mystery. It's great. So I'm excited to read this one as well. And I don't know anything about it, honestly, but I'm excited. Then the last book that I picked up was Mother's Day Miracle, the Rita Creation Story, Survival in the Nevada Wilderness by Rita Harder. Now, my parents have known Rita for decades now, and I have known them, her and her husband, for a very long time. And this is what the true story behind what happened with her and her husband when they went missing for about 7 weeks, and her survival story. Her husband did not survive, but she did, and this is just her journaling and her story of what happened, along with, I think, family friends and family stories about what was going on at home while they were missing, and no one knew where they were. They were lost in Nevada and off the grid, and no one could find them. It was very hard to live through, even though we weren't extremely close. We knew them, and that was hard to know that they were missing, and to find out that she was found and that he did not survive. So she has remarried since, but this is her story of what happened on that trip and her experience. So those are my books that I picked up today, a little mini book haul, which is exciting. I'm probably going to pick up this one really quick. This sounds like such an easy read. I am in the middle of 3 other books right now, so let's talk about that. Goodness, I feel like I'm only talking about books I'm in the middle of, but let's just talk about what I'm in the middle of. I'm in the middle of, I'm like 60%, so I'm like making really good progress in Under the Dragon's Tail by Maureen Jennings. This one is the Detective Murdoch or Murdoch Mystery Series. It is set in Toronto, and it is about a detective who is, it's an interesting one because it's not exactly like the TV show, but it's really fun so far. And it feels like a TV show with like the different characters and different plot points converging a little bit. And I'm a little unhappy with the synopsis that was given because it gave away a lot. And I just hit 60% and a big plot point that was in the synopsis happened. So don't read the synopsis if you don't want to be spoiled. Anyways, I'm enjoying it. It's not perfect, but it's good. Then I am like 40% of the way through, actually probably closer to 45% of the way through China Rich Girlfriend, and that's going places. And then I am like 40% through the Agatha Christie book club. So end of the week, I have goals. Today is Thursday, it's like 2 o'clock. My goals to finish out this week is I want to start and finish It Happened at Christmas. and then that will be one book done. And I want to have finished the other 3 books. That is my goal before a very Merry Christmas readathon. And that way I can have a good clean slate, I hope, starting for the next readathon, and next week on Sunday I can have a good chunk. So I have like 2.5 days, but I'm hoping I can do it, and I hope it will be quick, easy reads. They're all really fast paced and really fun, so it's not like they're hard to read. I just need to like get through them. So that's my plan, and we'll see what happens. Anyways, I gotta go back to work. Talk to you later. So we are done decorating for Christmas. Well, for now. There's our Christmas tree. We have a little elf on the shelf up there. And my bookshelves, which are very dark, but we have put some Christmas decorations on them. Not much, but a bit. And my pride and joy every year is the Christmas village, where you can see the different people. I have 2 sides. This is what I do every year. This is kind of my thing to put together. So that is our Christmas decorations for now. So let's do a little catch up. I have finished Under the Dragon's Tail by Maureen Jennings. I've been reading an e-copy of it from my library, and it was good. It was very fast. This is about a woman who, her name is Daisy Shaw, and she dies a very disturbing death, maybe. And in her home lives her daughter, who is a mute, and everyone considers dumb is what they call her. And then her 2 foster sons. And she's a drunk, very plainly, and she's very abusive, and it's a really bad home situation for anyone involved. And so she is killed, and it's kind of an introduction into this world, I think. This is book 2 in the series, so I think this is something where I went into it expecting to be like, ooh, these characters again. But I'm also like, this isn't the movie, the TV series. This is its own entity. So I really enjoyed the mystery development of this. It definitely felt like a TV show, though, with the jumping around of characters and plots. And in some ways, it's too short for that. And I was a little confused, to be honest. However, I did enjoy it, so I'm giving it 3 stars. So this is my first book for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. This is my study book, a book that features in your, or works around your profession. This book does feature Daisy Shaw, who is a midwife, but she also specializes in giving out abortions for the right price. So she deals with birth and child care in a very small way. And she has 2 foster children, and I work with kids. So that's my reasoning behind picking this book for that. So there's that one down. And now we are on to my next one. One of my next ones is this one here, China Rich Girlfriend. I am trying to find a good spot to hold this. This one, I am, how far am I? I am 213 pages into this one, so I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna keep at it and hopefully have it finished by tomorrow night or tonight if I can read. I'm just thinking I need to go to sleep. I'm very tired. And then I'm also reading the Agatha Christie Book Club as well, so very fast paced, hoping to get through that well and fast, and all the good stuff. So yeah, here's hoping everything gets done very quickly, and then I can move on to other books. So I did finish a book this week. That is a very good thing. And then we'll see what comes up tomorrow. Morning, Friday morning. So I am now getting ready for work. I'm walking today as my parents need my car. It's a bit of a fun time sometimes with that, but I'm enjoying I'll enjoy my walk. Anyways, last night I was reading in the Agatha Christie book club, and they were discussing Murder on the Blue, or The Mystery of the Blue Train, which is on my TBR for this month. So I'm kind of feeling like I'm in a standstill. Do I read Mystery of the Blue Train before I continue in Agatha Christie book club? I'm not sure. They did say that many of the book club members don't know the plot, so I don't think they're going to spoil it. So I might just keep reading it. I don't know. I have an ebook as well of the Mystery of the Blue Train. I got a lot of the books on my TBR actually as ebooks from the library or like free or whatever. So I'm just going to go that way possibly for the easiness aspect. So I'm not sure. I'm kind of right now in the middle. I'm tied. I'm undecided. Anyways, so that's now a thing, my wrestling. And yeah, now I'm getting ready to head off to work. I need to be leaving in like 5 minutes. So I need to brush my hair before I go, and then head out the door. It's supposedly going to snow today, so hopefully it's not too cold, but I'm sure the kids will love it at work. And then, yeah, I guess we'll just see what the day holds. I'm working out tonight, and then nothing else really planned. I don't have to make a video for Sunday. I thankfully pre-filmed a couple videos, but I do need to edit my video for Thursday or film a new one, because we'll see what I do. Anyways, that's my agenda for tonight or tomorrow, depending on if my parents are home, because they don't feel comfortable being in the room while I'm filming, so I don't want to make it uncomfortable for them, but I also don't have to rush on that either. Anyways, it's going to be an interesting time. I need to head. I'll see you later. Hi. So it is now Friday night, and I am getting ready to settle in for the night. I worked out as always on Friday nights, and I was about to figure out what I was going to read next for Cloak and Dagger Christmas when I saw our old board game of Clue, and I thought this could be a really fun thing for me, making me want to read more while pushing through certain things. So I pulled out all of the cards. These are all the rooms and the old characters and the old weapons. And so I'm going to pull out one from each of them, put them in this little confidential envelope, and for every book that I read, according to the board, I'm going to put cards on each room. I will find out the information. So I have already read a book from the library, and I will be putting cards on there and discovering what they are. And then as I discover all the rooms, I will know who did it for sure. And if at the end of the month I haven't finished all of the books or all of the rooms, then, let's see if I can get less glare, I will have to just guess. That's kind of the idea. So let's pick these. Now, I'm not going to show you because when I edit this, I'm going to find out, and I don't want to do that. So I'm basically just going to pick blindly. There's that one. We're not going to see what one it is. And put it in the envelope. Okay, let's pick a character. All of the very old characters. This is going to be a lot of fun, I think. I've been struggling to pick up my mysteries for some reason, and I think this is going to push me into that because I know I'm going to enjoy most of them, but I just want to have an extra push. So we're going to go with that devious character, and we're going to put that in there. Next, we have our weapons. So let's shuffle this up, see what weapon pops out. And then we're going to deal out cards for each room of the board. All right, I think we're good. And we'll take that weapon. Okay, pop it in here. And there we go. So this is the end result of my Clue game for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. I am going to find out who it is. So let's redirect the camera down here and we'll see how the cards play out. Under the Dragon's Tail by Maureen Jennings, and that applied to the study. So that one goes with this room. So let us find our list, shall we? The two cards that are revealed are Mrs. Peacock and the Lounge. Let's see if I can show you closer. So here is our going scorecard for the month for Cloak and Dagger Christmas. I'm excited for this. I think this is going to be a really great way to push myself to read these mysteries and discover who did it and who done it where. So this is my new idea, hopefully to push me to read more mysteries this month, as I've been feeling a little bit of a lag. All right, this is my new fun activity. Hopefully it'll work. Morning, Saturday. I am just, I don't know, a little bit behind with life. I have some things to do today, but nothing crazy. And I'm going to be joining a Jane Austen meeting from afar as I can with all the Zoom meetings right now, which is really nice and handy. It starts in like 20 minutes. So I should probably get my hair together, maybe. But basically, yeah, the plans for the day are very simple and low-key, basically non-existent. But I do want to try editing this vlog so I can have that ready for Tuesday to come out. Or was it Monday? I had it come out last week. I'm going to try to be consistent with this. Anyways, that's a general plan. And then hopefully get some reading done today. Maybe do some cleaning because it's the weekend and I should do my weekly cleaning today. But yeah, so nothing crazy today, and we'll see where the day goes. So it is now almost 3 o'clock. I should get started on dinner right away. But I have this crazy, I don't know, goal to read 50,000 pages over the course of 2020. Because last year I read like 46,000. So I was 4,000 off. Now, according to my numbers, I have to read 6,700 pages as of this point. That does not include pages I have already read, or like books I'm in the middle of. It just, that's my Goodreads total for finished books. So I might be a little nuts, but I'm going to try and read like 300 pages a day. Audiobook, ebook, however I can to do this. I really want to. It's a big goal of mine. I've really wanted to do it all year and my brain has just tried to stop me, but I kind of want to just do it. So I've been listening to Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince today. That's something I did want to finish off this year and I just never picked up the audiobooks again. I forgot to continue in that project. So those are big books. If I can finish these audiobooks, that's definitely a total towards my page count. And then, yeah, I have done some more reading otherwise with Home Before Dark because I was feeling in the mood for a physical book. I picked up one of the few books I do not have an e-copy for. So I'm in the middle of like a lot of books, but I'm really hoping today I'll finish some after I finish dinner, and then I'm going to watch a play over Zoom at 5:30. So that'll be fun. And then hopefully tonight finish off some stuff. But yeah, exciting stuff going on. Wish me luck with my 50,000 pages goal. It is possible. Let's just see if I can get there or not. So I'm just listening to Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. I've listened to it before, the whole series. But as I'm listening to it again, I'm in the part where they're looking for getting dress ropes. And man, it's reminding me a lot of outside world right now with, or at least it's reminding me of the way it was in March. Like the terrified to go outside your house, warning pamphlets, scary notices. It's just like, it's very haunting. It's very reminiscent of current world situations and this fear of stay inside your house and don't leave. And, you know, in a way you have a curfew. It's just very scary, and I'm just constantly seeing these parallels right now. So I'm like a little bit freaking out, but at the same time, I'm like, wow. So I just wanted to say that it's a little too close for comfort. But anyways, back to the book. So it is now 8:30, Saturday night. I haven't done any editing. I need to try and do that. But I have listened to a good chunk of Harry Potter. I think I listened to 120 pages of it. Yeah, 120 pages of Half-Blood Prince. So that's great. I also just listened to the first 2 chapters of May Barton by Elizabeth Gaskell, as I am buddy reading that with Megan from Megan the Story Girl. So that was good. And yeah, I am chugging along in all of my other books I'm in the middle of, getting enjoyment from all of them. But I definitely had time to listen to audio today, so I picked up the audios that I have, and I am excited to continue in them. So we'll try and listen while I can, while editing if possible, and if not, it's fine. Anyways, that's my plan. Then I'm gonna head to bed and hopefully have a good tomorrow. I'm buying a bookshelf, a very small, thin bookshelf, so you'll get to see what it looks like as well. So that'll be fun. And yeah, end of the night, I might check in again. If not though, good night. Hello. First time updating for Sunday, last day of this vlog. This is my new shelf that I got, so I need to fill it with books, which shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, I wanted to wait until I had finished a book before I checked in, and I have now finished a book. I finished the Agatha Christie book club by C.A. Larimer. This was a love letter to Agatha Christie. I don't know how else to say it. It was a love letter to Agatha Christie and her world. This was very interesting with the plots. One thing, I highly recommend it. This book kept a lot of characters being interesting and a lot of diverse things. I will say that if you're scared of being spoiled for other books, don't be. She handled it so well, and I was so glad that this is the problem sometimes when you can be spoiled. But she didn't spoil any of the storylines. The stories I haven't read, I don't know the end results of. The stories I have read, she was very vague about. And she talked about these different Agatha Christie mysteries as they were relevant to the plot or relevant to these characters' discussions, but none of it was given away. So I really recommend it, especially if you don't want to be spoiled. This is a great place to go to Agatha Christie. And it genuinely felt like a love letter to Agatha Christie's world. Highly recommend. So now we're going to do our board of Clue. I put all of them in envelopes, so I didn't have to have them all floating around. There's our result. So let's see what we have for this one. We have 2 weapons, being the rope, let's see, yep, and the wrench. So I will mark that down, and then we will see how close we are. I mean, we're only 4 cards in, but I'm excited to keep going with this and read more books, more of my mysteries to get through this board. I guess I should also tell you that tonight I do plan on finishing something. I don't know if I'm gonna finish China Rich Girlfriend or not. I have been chugging away at it and it's like good. I have 200 pages left, but I don't think my brain can handle it anymore. So I've been listening to Harry Potter. I might just do that tonight. I also might get an audiobook of A Christmas Carol since it is now the start of the Very Merry-a-thon today. So I might do A Christmas Carol or another Charles Dickens, Being the Chimes, or Cricket on the Hearth. One of those I might pick up an audiobook for, and then I can finish 4 books this week. Is that 4 books? I think it's only 2. Maybe I'll do 2 of those tonight and we'll see how much I can get done. But yeah, very little plans. So yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. Good evening. It is much later now, 8 o'clock I think or something. I have been figuring out how to break down Les Mis for a big read-along next year. I think I've got it to a reasonable amount over the course of 3 months. So that's good per week, so that'd be nice. I am reading A Christmas Carol right now in this lovely bind-up edition, and I am also going to try reading The Chimes tonight, I think, so I can have that one off my bucket list for the month, and then that will be 4 books finished for this vlog, I think, so that'd be nice. But yeah, I've been making some progress in A Christmas Carol, but now it's time to actually sit down and physically read it and not just on my phone. So time to jump in and we'll see how far I get to tonight. So this will be the end of week 2 of December. I have finished 4 books, so we will discuss them. I have finished reading A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and it's great. I read it every year. I really enjoy it. And then I also read Cricket on the Hearth, and I got a lot more out of it this time. I was able to grasp the story, and it follows a family, a couple, like a set of friends, essentially, and their journeys around Christmas Day and getting married, or not Christmas Day, but the holidays, and a wedding that's happening, and this suspicion of what's going on. I do want to count the Cricket on the Hearth for disability rep prompt for Tiny Tim, as there is a character who's blind named Bertha in there. And then obviously Christmas Carol was the group book, so that's nice. And then I finished reading Under the Dragon's Tail by Maureen Jennings. Gave that one 3 stars. I'm giving A Christmas Carol 5 stars. And I think I'm giving The Cricket on the Hearth 4 stars. And then I also read the Agatha Christie Book Club, which I talked about earlier today. So yeah, that's the end of this week's reading vlog. So if you are new here and you would like to subscribe, please do, and like this video if you enjoyed it. I'm vlogging for all of December, so I'm actually getting kind of good at it, and I'm actually enjoying it. So yeah, we'll see where it goes. But anyways, I hope you're all having a great December. And yeah, like I said, like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to, and we'll see you next time. Bye.